A young man from Kozhikode, Kerala, crooned the song Teri Aankhon Ke Siva, the Rafi sub-classic, and Twitter blew up. Welcome back to the Music Nest with yours truly, me, myself, and I, Nikki Phillip. And boy, do I have a special talk show for you today. In the nest is my guest. Please put your hands together for the Wonder Boy, Saurav Kishan, also known around the world as Chhota Rafi. Welcome, Saurav Bhaiya.
Hi Nikki, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you
Pleasure
doing?
to meet you.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you on my show, and I'm sure my listeners are very, very excited.
Oh my God, thank you.
So the headlines read, "The internet falls in love with Chhota Rafi." So Saurav Bhaiya, I have to ask you this. How did you blow up on Twitter?
I'm actually kind of surprised to see that tweets because it's like I'm on cloud nine. But it's actually I'm extremely unfortunate. That's all I can say. And I'm just an ardent fan of Mohammed Rafi Saab. I'm nowhere near him. I'm just a huge ardent fan, and I'm just doing my justice to his songs. But I'm just happy that people are accepting me. That's like a big thing for me. So thank you everybody for accepting me. And,
Yes, we all fell in love with your voice because it's like everyone was saying the rebirth of Mohammed Rafi. We could hear his voice again through Saurav Bhaiya. So to my listeners, let's watch that historic moment from Twitter.
तेरी आँखों के सिवा दुनिया में रखा क्या है तेरी आँखों के सिवा दुनिया में रखा क्या है ये
So now performing that song live from the Music Nest for you all, I'm going to request Saurav Bhaiya to sing a few lines from that unforgettable moment.
तेरी आँखों के सिवा दुनिया में रखा क्या है तेरी आँखों के सिवा दुनिया में रखा क्या है ये उठे सुबह चले ये झुके शाम ढले मेरा जीना मेरा मरना इन पलकों के तले तेरी आँखों के सिवा दुनिया में रखा क्या है पलकों की गलियों में चेहरे बहारों के हंसते हुए है मेरे ख्वाबों के क्या क्या नगर इनमें बसते हुए हो पलकों की गलियों में चेहरे बहारों के हंसते हुए ये उठे सुबह चले ये झुके शाम ढले मेरा जीना मेरा मरना इन पलकों के तले तेरी आँखों के सिवा दुनिया में रखा क्या है
Wow, Saurav Bhaiya. This is exactly why the internet fell in love with your voice. That was incredible.
Oh my God, thank you so much, Nikki.
Of course.
And I want to thank God and everybody for accepting me.
So great. So how did you feel as you watched your viral Twitter video? You got such rave reviews from Mohammed Rafi fans and from people like Shankar Mahadevan ji and Anand Mahindra ji. So, how do you feel as you watch yourself in that moment?
As I've told you before, I'm on cloud nine. I couldn't believe this is like dream coming true. I didn't
Yes.
expect any of this, but this is something else. So I'm just enjoying.
Yes, it was awesome. I literally got goosebumps watching that.
Thank you so much, Nikki.
You have such great low registers. They're very flutic and very melodic, and not even to say your high notes were awesome.
You know music then. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, Nikki.
Oh, you're so welcome. So, and I have to say this. I'm a teenager growing up in the US, and my Spotify playlist doesn't have many of the Bollywood classics, but in the last few months, I have been learning and growing to appreciate such beautiful numbers from the Muhammad Rafi era. So, Saurav Bhaiya, what are your most requested Muhammad Rafi songs while doing stage shows?
You know, the the thing which I like in Mohammad Rafi Sahab's songs, is that we can't choose the favorite songs because
Yeah.
every song is perfect and soulful. So
Mhm.
every song is my favorite, and they ask me almost 100 songs of Mohammad Rafi Sahab. So I can't choose.
Yeah, all of his songs are amazing.
Yeah.
But I can recall the first time I heard a Muhammad Rafi song, and it was when it was being performed by my dad's band, Exit 167, and I was probably about 8 years old. The song was Darde Dil, Darde Jigar. That song, I still remember that melody in my head.
Oh my
And
God.
that's
You
and
just sang
that's the
beautiful.
appeal of the
Wow.
golden era. Yes, an
It's a
incredible
beautiful
song.
of Mohammad Rafi Sahab, and it's from
Yes.
the movie Karas.
Mhm.
And Rishi Kapoor Sahab has acted in that movie. I'm a big,
Uh-huh.
huge fan of Rishi Kapoor ji.
Yes.
So you have sung this beautifully, okay, Nikki.
Thank you so much.
Kudos to you.
So here to rock the nest, let's welcome Saurav Bhaiya to sing that song.
दर्द दिल दर्द जिगर दिल में जगाया आपने दर्द दिल दर्द जिगर दिल में जगाया आपने पहले तो मैं शायर था पहले तो मैं शायर था आशिक बनाया आपने दर्द दिल दर्द जिगर दिल में जगाया आपने दर्द दिल दर्द जिगर दिल में जगाया आपने आपके मदहोश नजरें कर रही है शायरी आपके मदहोश नजरें कर रही है शायरी ये गजल मेरी नहीं ये गजल है आपकी मैंने दो बस वो लिखा जो कुछ लिखाया आपने दर्द दिल दर्द जिगर दिल में जगाया आपने दर्द दिल दर्द जिगर दिल में जगाया आपने.
Oh my gosh, that was so incredibly sung. That was
Thank
amazing.
you so much, Nikki.
Oh, you're so welcome. That was, as I said, incredible. I could really hear and feel the emotion in your voice, and it really connects with the audience, which is really great.
Thank you
So,
much.
now moving on, what are those amazing qualities of Rafi Saab that made you want to sing his songs?
Everything. The person Rafi Saab, he has influenced me in my life, you know, in every aspects, because his
Yeah.
behavior, his soulful voice,
Yes.
his dynamics, his curvature, and everything, his humility. I can go on describing
Yes.
him.
He
He's such
truly
a
was an amazing
beautiful,
person.
and God has just sent him for some years, and He called him back because he's so divine.
Yes, he's such an awesome person.
Yeah.
He was really known for a lot of different things, like his rich tonal voice, his wide vocal range, and obviously his versatility to render any song, not just one type, but any song ever. He could
There you go.
sing incredibly.
Yeah.
So now, on a slightly different note, on behalf of the entire Shuddh Desi radio team and my listeners, our heartfelt condolences on the loss of your grandfather last week, who was a very influential part of your journey, as we all know.
Now my grandfather will be in heaven with Mohammed Rafi Sahab. I hope he would meet him because
Yes.
he loves Mohammed Rafi Sahab a lot. And here my gramophone is all alone. I can't play that song because it really touched me emotionally, and
Yeah.
I hope I get the blessings of my grandfather.
Yes. We all know that your grandfather is sending down his blessings to you, and he's always going to be watching you do amazing things from heaven.
Thank you for those words, Nikki. Thank you so much.
So now to my listeners, I'm going to show Saurav Bhaiya a very precious picture. So Bhaiya, tell us a little bit about this picture.
I'm actually so blessed to be in that moment with him because, yeah, that's how we share every moment. I can't forget anything which I spent past years with him. So,
Yes. And that's the unique part of being Indian, acknowledging our relationships with our grandparents and holding that so close to our hearts is as Indian as it gets. So, looking at the picture, do you still listen to music on the gramophone?
yeah, but now I
Yeah.
can't like play anything from that. It
It's
makes me so
definitely
emotional. Yeah.
really, really hard. Yes, and we all know that gramophone was one very influential part of your musical journey. So, Saurav Bhaiya, who do you get your musical talent from, and are there any other singers in your family?
My grandfather, yeah, and also my father. He's not a singer, but a huge fan of music. It's actually the second person which influenced me in music is him and my mom's dad. They both
Yes.
are a huge fan of old Hindi songs.
Yes,
So I'm just blessed to be born in this family.
yes, our parents are always our pillar of support, and our grandparents as well. They all support us all the way.
And
So,
I'm huge fan of you, Nikki, because you're just chasing your dream and following your heart. So
thank you
just
so
go
much.
like this. You have all our support.
That means so much. Thank you. So now, my listeners, we all know where Saurav Bhaiya gets his incredible talent from, as well as Rafi Saab's blessings from above. So now, speaking of your incredible voice, let's have you sing a song dedicated to your inspiring grandfather.
चौदहवीं का चांद हो या आफताब हो, जो भी हो तुम खुदा की कसम लाजवाब हो. 14वीं का चांद हो या आफताब हो, जो भी हो तुम खुदा की कसम लाजवाब हो। 14वीं का चांद हो। जुल्फे हैं जैसे कांधों पे बादल झुके हुए, आँखें हैं जैसे मैं के प्याले भरे हुए, मस्ती है जिसमें प्यार की तुम वो शराब हो। 14वीं का चांद हो। चेहरा है जैसे झील में हंसता हुआ कंवल, या जिंदगी के साज पे छेड़ी हुई गजल, जाने बहार तुम किसी शायर का ख्वाब हो। 14वीं का चांद हो।
That was amazing. Thank you so much for that song from all my listeners. And I'm sure that your grandfather and Mohammed Rafi Saab are showering all their blessings on you from above, and they are all so proud of your achievements.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nikki.
Okay, so now moving on. You probably don't know this, but there's at least one thing in common between the two of us. Can you guess what that would be?
What would that be?
Anything, any guess.
I don't know.
Well, I'll give you a clue. If you have a response for that, then you have found the answer.
Okay,
Sadhanam
go ahead.
kailundo?
Oh my god. So you are a Malayali.
Yes, of course. I am a Malayali.
Oh my
So,
God.
to my listeners,
Yeah.
we come from God's own country, the beautiful state of Kerala, and that dialogue was a very, very famous dialogue from a
Of
movie
course.
that no Malayali can forget. And me personally, I have a special connection to Kozhikode. I have visited there a few times because all of my mom's side of the family lives in Kozhikode, so it's a beautiful city.
Wow. That's a great news to me. So please visit to my home, okay? Come to my
Yes,
home.
of course. Yes, next time I'm in India, I will be sure to come visit you. So now, since we're talking about Kozhikode, how has the Ghazal city of Kozhikode influenced your journey as a Mohammed Rafi Saab inspired singer?
It influenced me a lot because I thought I'm actually born blessed to be born in this Calicut because they are a huge fan of Rafi Sahab and
Yes.
especially the old Bollywood songs. So
Uh-huh.
I'm actually so blessed, and I'm blessed to listen to Mohammed Rafi Saab songs. If I'm somewhere else, I don't know, I would be listening to his songs or something. But
Yes.
I'm actually so blessed to be here because
Yep.
I can listen to that soulful voice, divinely voice. So
Mm-hmm.
and thank you all for doing this for me.
So next, Saurav Bhaiya, Raja Hamsame from the movie Chamaya. I'm sure you know who the singer of the song is, right?
Chitra Chechi.
Yes.
She has also influenced me a lot.
Yes, she's influenced every single person out there with her mesmerizing vocals. But the question I really want to ask you is, who is the music director of the song?
Of course, the legend, Johnson Master.
Yes, incredible. We all love Johnson Marsh so much.
Yeah.
And I know that there's a special story between you and Johnson Masha. Can you share with my listeners what that story is?
Actually, it start with the music Suhani Raat. When I was participating for a competition called Gandharva Sangeetam. So when I finished that song, Johnson Master gave me that tagline, Chhota Rafi. So after that, he used to like train me and say the teach me the dynamics of Rafi Sahab, how he will like express emotion and everything. So it's a great lesson for me.
That is so cool that Johnson Mash helped mentor you. I remember when I was
like extremely fortunate to have that
Yes.
wonderful opportunity because he's no more, but his songs and his thoughts are still there, especially in Calicut.
Yes. I still remember when I was watching Gandharva Sangeetam as a little kid, when I was 3 or 4, my parents loved the show and that's what really got me into music. They used to sit me down in front of the TV and we all used to watch it together, and they told me that I loved Johnson Mash. And I remember him playing his guitar on the show, and it was just so great. And I also remember my parents telling me when Johnson Mash had passed away that I was crying for a very long time because that's how much I've looked up to him. And I think that's so cool that you were mentored by him, and that's just mind-blowing to me because I've just loved his music and everything he's done for so long.
Yeah, I know it's so sad to hear, but his music is still there with us, so we can
Yes,
enjoy.
his music will live on forever.
Yes.
So now, my listeners, you know how Saurav Kishan became Chhota Rafi. So now, Saurav Bhaiya, I'm going to request you to sing your favorite Malayalam song.
അല്ലിയാമ്പൽ പൂവിനെ തൊട്ടുണർത്തി ഒരു കുടന്ന നിലാവിൻ്റെ കുളിരു കോരി നെറുകയിൽ അരുമയായി കുടഞ്ഞതാരോ നെല്ലി മുഖപടം എന്നൊതുക്കി.
Thank you so much for singing that wonderful Johnson Mash song. It was great to listen to one of his songs after such a long time. And I'm sure Johnson Mash will be so happy to hear you do justice to one of his songs. Next question is, what are some of the other languages that you sing in?
I don't know English songs, country songs, and Chinese.
Chinese, wow.
But I didn't learn that full part, and I almost forgot it. So
So cool.
Bangla songs I know a little. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. But I'm a huge fan of Elvis and Jim Reeves. So
yes,
English.
Elvis
Apna Hindi.
Presley, a legend who will live on forever.
Yeah.
Okay, so to keep this interaction with you fun and interesting, we're going to play Quiz Me Not, but Quiz I Will. I'll be asking you random questions, and I want you to give us spontaneous answers. Ready, alle?
Yeah. Pinna.
Okay, so the first question ഒരു കുസൃതി ചോദ്യമാണ്.
Okay.
If you were stuck on an island, what would be 3 things you would want with you?
My gramophone, of course, and food and water, I guess.
Yes, gramophone is, you can always listen to music, and food and water is also very important because if you're
Yeah,
stranded, that's
yeah.
not good.
I can live without food, but I need music.
Yes, music
It's
is always
my painkiller.
the number one thing. Now,
Yeah.
I want you to complete this line from the song. Okay?
Okay.
So, ആടിവ കാറ്റേ പാടിവ കാറ്റേ ആയിരം പൂക്കൾ നുള്ളിവാ.
അന്തിപ്പൂമാനം കൊണ്ടു ഞാനാടും മന്ദാരപ്പൂക്കൾ നുള്ളിവാ.
Yes, I love that song so much.
Yeah.
Definitely
Chitra
one of my
Chechi.
favorite Malayalam
Yeah,
songs.
Chitra Chechi, Johnson Master, that composition. Oh my god.
It was so good.
Mind blowing.
Yeah. Well, you got that. So, next, if you had the opportunity to collaborate with any singer you admire today, who would it be and why?
My biggest dream is to sing with Asha ji.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I know, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
She's the living legend.
Incredible.
And Dasaten, oh my god. How can you
There's
forget
so many incredible singers out there that I know you would want to collaborate with, and everyone would want to collaborate with.
that? Oh my god, Asha ji, because her voice, you know, if she was my age, I would definitely marry her. I'm just kidding. Because it's so soothing to our ears, and she definitely comes and stays in our heart.
Yes.
She's always welcome to our heart.
Yes, she has one of those unforgettable voices that'll just always stick with you.
Yes.
Okay, so next on Quiz Me Not, but Quiz I Will, let me see how you react to this. Ni hao ma.
Oh, hen hao.
That's the extent of my Chinese.
Yeah, ni hao. Yeah, I know. It's like, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, okay. Well, I learned something new today.
It's actually pretty good.
Well, I was hoping I said that right.
Your pronunciation is good because it took me years to master that pronunciation. You just nailed it.
Thank you. And I also know that there's a special connection between you and China, and I bet my listeners are wondering what that is.
China, especially Chinese people, they influence a lot because they know music. Believe me, trust me, they know music because their passion towards music, it's something else. It's on different dimension because it influenced me a lot in music. I used to spend most of the time in their studios rather than studying. I hope my teachers are not listening to this. So yeah, it influenced a lot. They told me how to bring dynamics to music, how to bring emotions to music, and it changed me a lot.
So you mentioned that you're studying there. So what are you studying in China?
Pre-meds. I'm doing my pre-meds. It's my final year now. So due to Corona, I'm like staying here.
What field are you specializing in?
Now I'm doing my pre-meds, and after that, I'm just planning to be dermatology or something else. Yeah.
So here we have a future singing doctor in the making. Okay, so now, what is the first thought that comes to mind when I say the name Brownie?
Oh my god, it's my cute little dog. I don't like to call it dog because I consider it as a part of my family, and I also consider it as a person because she's too brilliant. She's too like her, I think she have more IQ than some of these people. She understands everybody. She understands. She can sense everybody. If they are sad, she just go to them and cheer them up. So,
Yes.
I love that.
That's why everyone calls dogs their support animals. And I wish I had a dog. I love dogs and puppies so much, but my little sister and my mom aren't too fond of them, unfortunately.
Please come to my home, okay? You can play with her.
I would probably play with the dog more than talk to anyone else there.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you another picture. Describe to me what it is.
Oh my god, who could forget this place? My favorite food is biryani, and this is the first place which I opt to eat something. It's so good. Paragon. Oh my god.
Yes, you got it. So for my listeners who are wondering what Paragon is the literal best restaurant in Kozhikode. And I still remember when I was there, the taste of their yummy chicken biryani, as Saurav Bhaiya said. That was
I'm
my
drooling.
that was my favorite restaurant when we went there.
Yeah,
It was just amazing.
yeah.
Okay, so now moving on. Who is your favorite Bollywood actor and Bollywood actress?
My favorite Bollywood actor is none other than Devanand Sahab and also Shami Kapoor Da,
Yes.
because they both can literally kill me with their looks. Then you have talked about this actress.
Hmm.
It's Wahida Rahman ji and Asha Parekh ji.
Yes.
Both they both are awesome.
But if I ask you who are your favorite actor and actresses from today's generation, who would they be?
Today's movie, I like Ranbir Kapoor ji and also Alia Bhatt ji. Because,
Yes.
yeah, they're good.
They're very talented as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And here's a little fun question. What about Malayalam favorite actors and actresses?
Of course, Mohanlal sir is something else.
Yes, the complete package. Definitely one of the best Malayalam actors of all time. Well, you should know this, but my favorite Malayalam actor is either Jagadi or Innocent. I think they're very funny.
Yeah, you know this comedy people, this funny guys, they are the actual. What do we say? They have more talent more than this main actors or actress, because they are actually brilliant, because they are making their own jokes and presenting it to them with
Yep.
limericks and all these things.
Yes.
Something.
I think they're definitely the ones that make the film hilarious and make me laugh throughout the entire movie.
That's actually so genius. They are so genius. Yeah.
So the last question on Quiz Me Not, but Quiz I Will is, who is your favorite English singer?
Of course, Jim Reeves, because his voice is something else. The voice of God, heavenly voice.
Yes.
There's no words to describe his attitude towards music.
Mhm.
And the other person which I adore is Elvis Presley. True.
So, awesome. Before we end Quiz Me Not, but Quiz I Will, I'm going to request you, Saurav Bhaiya, to sing your favorite English song.
Sure.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Oh my gosh, that's definitely one of everyone's all-time favorite Elvis Presley songs, and definitely one of mine too. And that song has been reprised in so many ways. It's been made into covers by many different people from all around the world, which is why it's just all the more great. And that was so good.
Thank you so much.
So, with that, we have come to the end of this fun rapid fire segment. How did you feel during Quiz Me Not But Quiz I Will?
Pretty good. Because you are on fire. So good.
Thank you so much, but so are you with your rapid answers. Okay, so now moving on. What are some of your next projects that you're working on?
Actually, I've done a Malayalam short film. I've got an opportunity to sing for a Malayalam short film and also Malayalam movie, then Tamil movie, and a Hindi album is coming soon. So I'm like extremely fortunate to be a part of this event.
Wow, now I'm excited to watch that movie and watch the short film and listen to all of your new projects.
Thank you so much.
So, as we wind up this episode, I'm going to request you, Saurav Bhaiya, to give all the aspiring singers out there some tips and tricks on how to be a good singer.
The best thing is like follow your heart and trust your instincts, because they both will influence a lot, because especially in music, the instinct and our mentality and everything should be firm, so we need to keep practicing for it. So that's all I have to say. Just follow your dreams.
Yep, that's definitely such a great tip that everyone can use, and I'll definitely be using. So now let's hear another beautiful Rafi Saab classic from Saurav Bhaiya before we wind up this episode.
चाहे कोई मुझे जंगली कहे, कहने दो जी कहता रहे, हम प्यार के तूफानों में गिरे हैं, हम क्या करें. चाहे कोई मुझे जंगली कहे, कहने दो जी कहता रहे, हम प्यार के तूफानों में गिरे हैं, हम क्या करें. चाहे कोई मुझे जंगली कहे. मेरे सीने में भी दिल है मेरे भी कुछ अरमान. मुझे पत्थर तो न समझो, मैं हूँ आखिर एक इंसान. मेरे सीने में भी दिल है मेरे भी कुछ अरमान. मुझे पत्थर तो न समझो, मैं हूँ आखिर एक इंसान. राह मेरी वही जिस पे दुनिया चली, राह मेरी वही जिस पे दुनिया चली. चाहे कोई मुझे जंगली कहे, कहने दो जी कहता रहे, हम प्यार के तूफानों में गिरे हैं, हम क्या करें. चाहे कोई मुझे जंगली कहे. सर्द आहें कह रही है ये कैसी बला की सोते सोते जिंदगानी घबरा के उठी है जा. सर्द आहें कह रही है है ये कैसी बला की सोते सोते जिंदगानी घबरा के उठी है जा। मैं यहाँ से वहाँ जैसे ये आसमान, मैं यहाँ से वहाँ जैसे ये आसमान। चाहे कोई मुझे जंगल कहे, कहने दो जी कहता रहे, हम प्यार के तूफानों में गिरे हैं, हम क्या करें। चाहे कोई मुझे जंगल कहे।
Wow, Saurav Bhaiya, you set the stage on fire and definitely rocked the nest. And with that, everyone, we have come to the end of this fun Chhota Rafi special. I had so much fun getting to know Saurav Bhaiya and listening to his mesmerizing voice. And I loved hearing all of his influences from Chitrama to Jim Reeves to Johnson Mash to Elvis Presley and of course, Mohammed Rafi. Be sure to follow Saurav Kishan to listen to more of his mesmerizing vocals and music on all social media platforms at Saurav Kishan. Also, be sure to follow me on all social media at Nikky's Music and all music streaming platforms at Nikky Phillip to listen to all my originals and covers. Also, be sure to follow Shuddh Desi Radio on all platforms at Shuddh Desi Radio. And Saurav Bhaiya, next time I'm in Kozhikode, I will definitely come visit you and we can go to Paragon to eat a nice plate of chicken biryani.
Wow, that's a great idea.
Okay, so here is a virtual high five from the Music Nest and all of my listeners. I hope you all enjoyed this episode as much as I did, and Saurav Bhaiya, I wish you the best for all that you do and all that you achieve.
Thank you so much, Nikki. And just follow your dreams. May God bless you. Bye.
Thank you so much. So here's RJ Nikki signing off from the Music Nest.